All right, short and sweet tonight because the Blues game's coming up. And the way I look at it, you're not from St. Louis if you haven't had late night Emo's Pizza after a Blues game at the Checker Dome. With that Emo's Pizza right next to it. Remember that? Anyway, been waiting my whole life for this. And any way you slice it, we went from last place in January to Game 7 Stanley Cup Final. So I'm proud of them no matter what happens. But I'd sure love a victory. Anyway, I got to go get ready for that. So I'm going to just bust through this real quick. The SPY, a very narrow range, very low volume. It's summer trading, so it's very little action right now. Here's what I'm watching for tomorrow, which would be June 13th, which is Thursday. ZYNE, almost a couple equal tops here. I'm going to point out what it did this morning. Just ripped right down, right? Probably shook out a lot of people. Next thing you know, it works its way all the way back up. I was watching it for a late day trade over 1360, and then it never transpired. But you do have a pretty clean 2-day high here. Topped out at 14 yesterday, topped down at 1370 today. We're going to keep our eyes on that one. NBY sold off early, but then a nice reversal. Went all the way up to 239 before settling in at 214. With this kind of action, it's got to be on watch, right? As a day trader, it's got to be on watch. Same thing with PRVB. Closed at 1185. In after hours, of course, it's really thin. It's kind of all over the place. So we'll see. I don't know if there was after hours news or not, but this one's worth watching. It's a spready one, so you want to be careful with it. ENT had this pop 4 sessions ago on big volume for this stock. Topped out at about 76 cents. Pulled back for a couple days and starting to curl back up. I think an insider buy or something, if I'm not mistaken. It's definitely worth watching. CORT. I'm not really sure how I found this. I think it showed up on a scanner late in the day. See these volume spikes here? I think I saw these volume spikes, and so I always, anytime I see that, then I go glance at the daily, and I thought, you know what? This might be trying to break out of a base here. I'm not in love with this one, but I'm going to put it on a chart. I couldn't find very much tonight. LJPC. Huge 2-day move, 3 days lower, right into the 8-day, much less volume on the pullback. Definitely want to watch this one for a turn back up tomorrow. And then lastly, told you I had a short list. Last, I have WKHS, which now you've got a couple red days on declining volume after putting in a lower high here after a big move here. That one's worth watching as well. Hopefully we'll find a couple decent gap plays as well, because I don't have a very big list for tomorrow. But all we need is 1 or 2 good trades to make a day, right? All right, anyway, teamwork's been fantastic in chat. I'm going to quit babbling right there, and we will see everybody in chat tomorrow. Have a great night.